Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Please Give Me More Advice for the Rest of My Life is scheduled to be released. Starring Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi, with 3 major attractions, it has set off a ratings boom again. Please Advice for the Rest of My Life is scheduled to set off again, detonating urban emotional dramas. Urban emotional dramas have always been deeply loved by the audience, and Dear Beloved is a hit drama that has gained countless love and admiration. However, reaching such heights is not easy. However, as the audience's expectations for urban emotional dramas, they are looking forward to a good drama that can once again lead the ratings boom. And this year's Hunan Satellite TV's Please Advice for the Rest of My Life will probably be the answer they have been waiting for. Starring Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi, powerful actress ensure that Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi, as popular and powerful actors, will collaborate with each other to make people look forward to it. Yang Zi was born as a child star, and has carved a unique path with her excellent acting skills and solid acting skills. From Qiu Ying Ode to Joy to Tongnian and Dear Beloved, Yang Zi has created unforgettable characters one after another. In Please Give Me Your Advice for the Rest of My Life, Yang Zi plays Lin Xiao, a junior in the music department. The image of a lively, cheerful, warm-blooded and kind-hearted girl who is brave enough to face challenges perfectly suits her acting skills. As for Xiao Zhan, his cross-border success from a boy band singer to an actor has allowed the audience to witness his growth. After becoming an instant hit with Chen Qingling, Xiao Zhan's acting career entered the fast lane. Not only does he constantly surpass himself in acting, he also proves his ability with his strength. In Please Advice for the Rest of My Life, Xiao Zhan plays a surgeon who is first class both in appearance and medical skills. This urban emotional drama is a brand new challenge for Xiao Zhan, and his performance will surely live up to fans' expectations. In addition to the attractiveness of the starring role, the excellent production and solid plot are also one of the reasons why Please Advice for the Rest of My Life is highly anticipated. As an urban emotional drama, the production level and script quality determine whether the audience is willing to invest time and emotion in chasing the drama. In this regard, Please Give Me More Advice for the Rest of My Life can be said to be absolutely competent. According to the plot introduction, the play is based on the cello profession, with a novel plot and unique highlights. By depicting the emotions and life experiences between the protagonists, the audience can empathize and resonate. In addition, the crew also relied on high-standard shooting equipment and exquisite prop construction to ensure the overall production quality. To sum up, Please Advice for the Rest of My Life has the potential to become the next hit urban emotional drama. An excellent cast, excellent production quality, and a solid plot give this drama the basic elements to attract audiences. At the same time, the audience's desire for urban emotional dramas has also led them to place high hopes on this drama. The combination of these factors makes Please Advice for the Rest of My Life one of the most anticipated dramas this year. Let us look forward to the broadcast of this drama and witness whether it can trigger a ratings boom again. As a type of drama that is loved by audiences, urban emotional dramas have always attracted much attention. The hit dramas of works such as Dear Beloved fully prove this point. Among the many urban emotional dramas, it is not easy to stand out. However, this year's Please Advice for the Rest of My Life is scheduled to be released. Due to its 3 major attractions, starring Yang Zi and Xiao Zhan, as well as its excellent production, it is expected to become the next urban emotional drama to set off a ratings boom. I look forward to the broadcast of this drama and hope it can bring exciting plots and touching stories to the audience. Next news. Jade Bones Away, Xiao Zhan successfully performed the affectionate appearance of a young man, and Xiying's heart kept warm. In the costume TV series Jade Bones Away, Xiao Zhan and Renmin jointly performed a deep and affectionate love story. Xiying, this character is played by Xiao Zhan, and his name for Zhu Yan, played by Renmin, is unique and meaningful. He chose to call her Yaner instead of Ayan. This method of calling her is not common in costume dramas, but it cleverly shows the intimacy and affection between the two. Such naming details not only reflect the screenwriter's ingenuity, but also bring a different kind of drama watching experience to the audience, which makes people moved. When using the word "ah" as a title, it is not only because it is easy to remember and recognize, but also because it has a unique softening tone effect. This word seems to have a magical power that can instantly relax the atmosphere and make people feel friendly and warm. By using "ah," People can express a softer and more cordial attitude in communication, making the other party feel more care and respect. Therefore, in daily interactions, appropriate use of the word "I" can make communication smoother and relationships more harmonious. Xi Ying's name for Yaner has always been the same. It's not just a simple name, it's the cherishment and protection deep in his heart. In this relationship, although the emotional balance seems to be tilted in favor of the woman, in fact, Takage is the helmsman of this relationship. He played multiple roles in front of Yaner. He was her teacher, her elder, and the young man who treated her as an equal and admired her heart to heart. This complex interweaving of identities makes their relationship deeper and unique. He has complex emotions inside, which I once called a complex of contradictions in a play review. When a person really cares about you, he will show the dual qualities of guide and innocent in front of you. He is like a wise mentor, guiding you to grow and make you better. At the same time, he is as innocent as a child, full of energy and childlike innocence. After the fusion of time, Xi Ying shows a unique combination of characteristics. However, in its emotional makeup, affection dominates. This emotional ratio stems from what the two have experienced together in the initial setting of their relationship. I firmly believe that Xuyan was the first to fall in love. Otherwise, how could she have been thinking about the young prince and reveal her deep admiration for Xi Ying in her embroidery? Deep down in her heart, Takage had unknowingly plucked her emotional strings. Xi Ying is faced with many difficulties. Not only does he have to eliminate Zhongming's doubts, but he also needs to ensure that the matter has nothing to do with Da Siming. Therefore, he chose to maintain a deliberately distant and indifferent attitude in front of Xuyan and Zhongming. He even decisively burned the embroidered handkerchief to show his determination. I know his good intentions. But from Xuyan's perspective, she was rejected without knowing anything, and was even bluntly evaluated as stupid and unqualified, and this person was her last hope. This was undoubtedly a great loss for her. A grievance. Therefore, this is the first estrangement between the two. After watching the 8th episode in depth, I deeply feel that Takage's inner emotional fluctuations have reasonable reasons. The wonderful performance of this work made me truly understand why he was moved. Xuan, her beauty is like the rising sun, bright and moving, and her enthusiasm is like the blazing summer sun, extremely sincere. She is tenacious in the face of setbacks and calm in the face of danger. Putting aside the previous relationship between Takage and her, even an innocent and energetic young man will be attracted by her charm and fall in love with her. In addition, Takage knew that the past events were still lingering in her mind. This was undoubtedly a huge shock to him, instantly subverting his emotional cognition. He was deeply attracted and intuitively felt the innocence and kindness of this woman, thinking that she was extremely pure and beautiful. Xuyan is a very compassionate person who can distinguish right from wrong. When Xi Ying shared her happiness but couldn't explain it, the first thing she chose was to understand. He often seems indifferent, but this is not his intention, but he rarely has happy moments worth remembering. Despite being in a chaotic and complex environment in the film, Ying's temperament remains the same as when he was alive. Even if he hears someone confusing right and wrong, he will still stand up and speak out for justice without fear of any criticism. Although there was a personal grudge between her and Qinggang, she stepped forward without hesitation in times of crisis, showing extraordinary courage and determination. Considering the overall situation and personality charm, she and Takage have an indescribable resonance deep in their hearts. It is true that such a girl is really hard to resist her charm. The charm of a kiss on the forehead is that it allows me to glimpse the heartbeat of a boy and the tenderness of a doting little girl. At first, his surprise and embarrassment seemed like a little secret that he was afraid of being discovered, and then his panic became more like a teenager's unique confusion. When Xuyan unexpectedly gave an unexpected answer, his helplessness revealed a hint of doting. How could you do this? Even though you are like this, what can I do? This scene makes people laugh and is full of love. A lovely youthful atmosphere. The flowers on the heart bridge are in full bloom. This scene is all shocking to the people. He never expected that the happiest thing in Xuyan's heart would be His Royal Highness came to my rescue. His kindness turned out to have deeply touched a person's heartstrings inadvertently. After Xuyan shared her story, Heartbridge seemed to draw closer, and I could feel the joy in his heart. He listened to Xuyan describe the happy time of her growing up, and the envy in his eyes made me moved. In fact, he himself knew that since he became associated with Da Siming, His life has rarely been happy. The most precious happy memory in his heart only comes from his mother. I can't imagine how he has faced the hardships of life alone for so many years, and how he has overcome it step by step. The last joy Xuyan felt was "I met you." This sentence has a profound meaning, symbolizing that the little prince and the big shadow are beginning to merge in Xuyan's world. At this moment, when the heart bridge gradually extended, Takoi took a step beyond the limit. He gently held her hand. This is indeed a natural outpouring of emotion. He was deeply shocked because of that sentence. The happiest thing for her when she was a child was meeting me, and it is the same now. This coincidence filled his heart with unspeakable joy. This joy drove him to challenge himself, try to cross the boundaries in his heart, and explore more possibilities. The two beauties walked hand in hand on the bridge, just like the fairy companions walking out of the painting. Their tacit understanding and harmony make people envious. One eye-catching detail is, Xuyan once said, "I may be more valuable than this magical instrument." This sentence revealed her subconscious thinking on the question who is more important, the magical instrument or me. This is a silent proof of her emotional budding. However, she is not yet aware of this. Xiao once said, "Human life is better than magical weapons." This sentence revealed his state of mind at the time, which had not yet developed to the point of showing preference for Xuyan and others. His emotions still adhere to the principle of "I love everything in the world as much as I love you." His heart is always as warm as before, even in the complicated world. If he could be a little more ruthless, maybe things wouldn't develop to this point.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.